Hello and welcome back to Trigger Happy Havoc. So, who's dead do we think? Well, not crazy here. I'm heading for the second floor at the moment because I assume it's got to be up there. You know, whoever it is. Start with the library, maybe? Libraries are always a good place to find a dead body. Hey, there's nothing worthwhile over there. I've already checked. There can be no mistake. Oh, up yours. There's nothing here of interest, don't you agree? You should go look somewhere else. Okay then. I'm going back to my previous theory. Somebody's going to get drowned in the pool. Must have been killed in the classroom. Nope. Creepy pool death it is then. There's a third floor we can get to. Huh? Doors open, but aren't they supposed to be locked?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Why, thank you, Monokuma. You... investigation!
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byoka.
I see.
Judging from what he said, there can be no doubt that a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. And in that moment, time seemed to freeze. Oh, Christ. Chihiro. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did... a wild, almost primeval scream escaped my mouth. Boy's life of despair. Deadly life. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand...
Very strange.
most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse is suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall. In blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? Killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike Sayaka, this was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming and I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something...
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
ridiculous. What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Saka, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so the search for a culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? Body discovery announcement. The Chihiro really is...
Naturally.
dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the room. And as everyone made their way to the scene, it felt like no time had passed at all. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing, flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look. Confusion, fear, anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. It's a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up. Okay, dumbbells with blood on. No. More important things to worry about. Okay. Why the hell do they have the same calendar?
Hey.
Wait, look at the wall. Are these letters on the wall? The word bloodlust is written on the wall, in blood.
So...
I don't think this is any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know that thing about writing bloodlust in the blood? Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly and slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack. The murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous across all the country. Ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer? Trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? Why would anyone do that? Actually, it's not that uncommon. Seriously, if you get a serial killer who makes big headlines, quite often you'll get copycats within a month or so. You know, depending on how easy their style is to imitate. Same reason whenever you get a mass shooting, you know, you tend to get 2 or 3 more in the days afterwards. Perhaps it is the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well.
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Huh? What is it now? Toko. Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No! Why? Seriously, she uses those things like they're Doc Ock's arms. And she fainted. She fainted! That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up!
Oh.
That's right. Just remember what you said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So, she's hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think that should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So she didn't faint on purpose, it didn't count. Okay, gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. Flipped straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. And in no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. What? Sorry about that. I was just shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Whoa! Is that a dead body? Hey! Are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top and an inning, a bottom and a sea and a truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds totally different. Yeah, sorry, that's me being a crap voice actor. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see!
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing into an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realise that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. And it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? Another one of us killed a fellow classmate. What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that. Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma File!
I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
Please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
no way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. I'm to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. Dead body a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, aren't you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we will all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon?
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine then, go off. Die somewhere. Right now, go ahead, you're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone, stop bickering. There is some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because...
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro.
That's right.
And unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. What? Get more victims? We mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey!
Hold on. Not to worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. For anyone killing the game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, our lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations.
So then...
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you!
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up!
So,
Well, with help. Tucker and me are gonna drop Toko off at our room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
There is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Too sweet. We do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro.
Is that okay?
Then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else will have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Okay. Start off with a file. The victim was Chihiro Fukusaki, and the time of death is estimated to be around 2 AM. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. Death was instantaneous. That's all it says. Not that there's any point complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. What did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Saki's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I have chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. You're inviting me to go with you, and you're doing it in the most arrogant way possible.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But, we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened. It looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Let's start with the dumbbells. There's a dumbbell on the floor and has a blood stain. There's a blood stain on it. Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
Right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Okay. Another bloodstain here. So she wasn't strung up and then killed. She was killed and then strung up. Messing with a body that way, that takes a certain amount of... Okay. Thinking about this. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. They must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Sand on the body. The fact she's strung up is worrying. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
The more I look at it, the more strange it seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but...
What?
But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. The word bloodlust is written on the wall, in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust? The poster's got some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder. Okay, blow to the back of the head implies it was someone she trusted. Someone she was willing to turn her back on. The ability to string her up implies at least a moderate amount of physical strength, and the fact that it happened in the girls' locker room implies that the culprit was female. I'm spitballing here, don't you know? She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know? Being able to touch a dead body with no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. Why? Why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. It's very light. She was very light, that is true. Wouldn't have been hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot recently about how she wanted to get stronger. She's saying she came here to exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day. She was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. We can only assume she was trying to avoid us. Instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However...
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but she would have come with someone else. It is a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the truth section. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger? Yeah, I remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. Can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. Well, that's true, but...
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. You're so pushy. Got caught with the wrong person this time. So, this is our next location. This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's not fun if you don't, right? Okay. Bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, but they have nothing to do with the case. Yeah, let's get the coin. You've already spent plenty of time checking the crime scene. There are plenty of other things to check here. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, and then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader. Yep, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed on your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, a ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, means only girls can go into the girls' locker room and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words...
So the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. You're not allowed to lend it, but you could steal it. Loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning it. But borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Loaning implies spending money. Very clever. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I'd bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. You're more like the cure and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, you know, you are unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. The card reader has been added to the truth bullets section. We came to the main hall. What are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Did you know these were here? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. Seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So these belong to Yunko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it for yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. It's been in front of you the entire time. Yeah. Okay, so somebody would have to know about that. But that's just widened our suspect pool again, because that means one of the boys could have got in.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Yunko's name when I started it up. And the one that turned on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
Makes sense, yes. After all, he'd get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. Wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey! Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easy. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. But even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret! Wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
And Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think this handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? You know why, something about it bothers me. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah. We need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Not quite? What do you mean by that? Well, not quite. I certainly want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think? You truly believe that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Like a ghost, attacking suddenly and slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did they give to him? Genocide Jack. Say he's killed thousands of people. That's got to be an urban legend. Could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Well, I think we're going to let him show us at the beginning of the next part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.